Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another daily market report brought to you by Mike York. Today is Friday, March 11th, and I hope you all have a wonderful upcoming weekend here, and happy Friday to you all. So let's take a look here. What's going on in the economic news? We have retail sales is up, but once you take out the autos, also went up a little bit. So good things. To take out the autos, primarily because the bigger numbers can obscure the real numbers. So that's why we look at the exclusion of the automobiles. And job openings also not bad. Dropped a little bit, but we still got quite a bit of jobs openings coming up. So that kind of bodes well for hopefully employment. That's maybe why we're seeing unemployment, jobless claims under 400,000 maybe. So hopefully that keeps rising here. Consumer sentiment, that's going to be the drawback here. It dropped down to 68.2 from 77.5. This could be obviously not bode well for future like retail sales numbers and some other ones, primarily because you kind of now people are when they're not feeling good, they're not out buying. So they're not if they're starting to feel a little pessimistic, obviously doesn't bode well for the rest of the market, from stock market to retail sales and everything else down the line. So maybe they're talking in the news with double recession or double dips. Maybe that's what's kind of on people's minds these days. Inventories are up, so that's another good news. Stock market's currently up a little bit today. Some of this information, is kind of, after a couple of rallies from the bond market and the decline on the stock market. It's up a little bit today. I don't know if it's going to stay there. I think a lot of this news that we've been kind of seeing, especially this devastating earthquake that's happened in Japan. Our hearts and prayers goes out to the people over there that have suffered and losses over there. So we definitely our thoughts and minds are with you folks over there. We also have tsunami alerts on the west coast. If you hear the helicopters above my house, you might even hear some of that. I just was out walking earlier this morning and everything looked fine in my area here. I live in Redondo Beach in California, and nothing new. It didn't really look like much of anything here. So a lot of big crowds of people out there, police, and lots of helicopters flying around. Even saw a few dolphins feeding out there. So, anyways, again, not much of anything on our side, at least. Knock on wood, thank God. So let's take a look here at the bond market. Bond market's currently down a little bit. We've had a couple of nice rallies in the bond market the last 2 days. I do think we're going to see a nice upward here, and with all these other news from the Middle East conflict, the European, concerns, and everything else, I think you're going to see starting our upward trend here pretty soon. We closed above the 102 yesterday, and hopefully we can get back up there today. We were up there earlier, but then kind of came back down again. So we could see maybe later this afternoon, maybe a change in the pricing. We'll see. I'll update you obviously on Monday unless there's a huge news, and then I'll update you later today. But otherwise, I'll just update on Monday. All right, folks, have a wonderful weekend. Take care.